What's going on YouTube? Royal coming at you with a video known as LTH 713, the Bio City. We're up in here, H-Town salute. So I know tomorrow's game day, but let's go ahead and drop this video. So the Bears are hosting the Houston Texans, our Houston Texans, and yes, the Texans are coming off a tough loss against the Broncos, where their record stands at 0-1-1, while the Bears also came off a loss against Green Bay, who is now 1-1 on the season. And I gotta say, what I've learned for these first 2 weeks about the Texans offense, let's just say that they need to wake the hell up. Because, like I posted on Twitter, one offensive awakening is all it takes to take tremendous pressure off the defense from being gassed out. Because I'll say this, the defense is doing their thing. Even though Derek Stingley got beat up, had an up and down game, but just kept battling. Defense did everything they could, but the offense missed opportunities to put points on the board, and plus dumb penalties. That's what haunted this team so far. So how can things get corrected? Having a dope ass practice this week, and I know there's gonna be some players out this week, but as they say, next man up, and which is Jordan Akins, for example, who's been elevated to the roster, and Pip Hamilton got to call better plays. I know it's his first year as Texans OC, but there's no excuse to why he keeps being conservative majority of the time. Damian Pierce had a good last game, but Davis Mills, he may not have thrown a pick, but he didn't throw a TD either, and he got strip sacked. So Mills got to be more patient with the rock and smarter too. Let's say if he's in danger of taking a sack, throw the ball away. If no one is open, or scramble for like a couple yards or so. Anything is better than a sack. Sees that nobody's there, don't force it to double or triple coverage, because it's going to be picked off 9 times out of 10. And yeah, Nico and Brandon Cooks got to have good games, better games at that. And another wide receiver for the Texans got to hope O.J. Howard plays this game, because they going to need his production as well, along with Akins. Going to have to step it up with Brevin Jordan likely out this game. And Justin Britt is out once again because he's dealing with personal issues. This offense got to play a lot better than what they have the first 2 weeks. Well, yeah. Because they ain't scored a touchdown since week 1 of the third quarter. So touchdowns got to be scored, ball security, extra maturity at that, and discipline, And the Bears' run defense is not great, so feed that bad boy to Dameon Pierce. You got to give Dameon Pierce the ball and give him his first rushing touchdown of the year at that. Or 2 of them at that, first 2 rushing touchdowns. There's not an excuse to why they don't feed Dameon Pierce the rock. Well, hell, even give Rex Burkhead some of the action to run that ball down the Bears' throats, because I say the Bears' run defense is last in the league. But the Bears do got one key defensive player that's questionable, and that's Roquan Smith, who is a stud, by the way. If he plays, the O-line got to neutralize him and that Bears D-line. And hell, even their pass rush to put a lot of pressure on their secondary. But it's going to boil down to Davis Mills and how he takes advantage. and of course his accuracy, deep ball accuracy. I mean, I know. I mean, it's only week 3, but Mills got to play hell of a lot better. Cause I said it before the season started. This year is make or break. Cause if he continues playing like crap, I mean, I'm still support him. I mean, I'm gonna still support him, good or bad. But he keeps playing the way he's playing. All Mills is doing is making things easier for Nick Casario to draft the quarterback in 2023. Because a lot of quarterbacks are getting drafted in the NFL draft of 23. So don't turn the ball over. Win the time of possession, which is hell of important. Keep the Bears defense on their heels for a long time, leaving them gassed out. Which gonna and the moment that Bears defense gets gassed out the way they are, Mills got to kick the secondary's ass for sure, which is no exceptions. You know, tight ends got to ball out, receiving core got to ball out as well. Hopefully Tyler Johnson can play, and Philip Dorsett. Hell, even their production is gonna be needed. Cause can't depend on Brandon Cooks every down when you got a 6'4" receiver in Nico that can win some 50-50 balls. But gotta make sure that it's on point to where the defender can't pick it off. So, like I said on Twitter, an offensive awakening is all it takes for the Texans offense to start rolling productively. Play smart. And Hamilton got to open up that playbook hella wide. Like mix it up. Confuse the defense. Be the reason that the opposing defense are confused or keep them guessing. Because you can keep it unpredictable, ain't no telling what the opposing defense unpredictability, to keep the Bears defense guessing. So going around being predictable, the defense is gonna know what we're doing. So keep mixing it up from start to finish for 60 minutes. And the defense, like I say, they had their moments. I'm confident in our defense because defense gonna end up giving the offense an edge they need. So, hopefully, regardless who's out, defense just gotta keep doing what they're doing. They got a turnover last week, but they're gonna have to keep producing turnovers. I ain't gonna lie, Bears got a good ass backfield. Justin Fields, who's elusive as hell. He's not trash or anything, but the Bears are O-line away from doing great things on offensively. And I understand they got to get their defense fixed up as well. But as far as the Texas defense, they got to neutralize Justin Fields and wrap him up to where he can't break any tackles, along with David Montgomery, who was underrated. Because one missed tackle is all it takes to give up big plays on the ground and through the air. So defense got to do what they do, man. Don't commit dumb penalties. Play smart. Force quick 3-and-outs, man, which is key. Keep forcing quick 3-and-outs, and all I need is don't be on the field for too long. Cause I say that because Justin Fields has ways of extending plays. I'm not sure who their wide receivers are, and their tight ends, but I'm not taking the Bears offense lightly at all. Not one bit. Especially as a fan when I want to take them a lot serious. Just like the Texans defense should take the Bears offense serious as well. Don't get overconfident. Because that could lead to them getting exposed. And yeah, play smart for 60 minutes, not for 3 quarters, 4 quarters, 60 minutes. Play ball. But I will say this: just don't rely on the defense all game, because relying on the defense ain't gonna win you many games. So, which means the offense gonna have to step up a notch. I mean, it, especially when playing one of the worst run defenses in the league. Uh, Definitely no excuse. I mean, yeah, it's a good chance the Texans could still very well lose this game because of, you know, predictable play calling, not spreading the ball effectively and commit and making careless mistakes, you know, and getting hit with quick 3-and-outs, and defense giving up too many crucial plays when it matters the most. So, and yes, I'm aware that the Jacksonville Jaguars are currently leading the AFC South. That sucks, by the way. You know, thanks to their shutout dub against the Colts. You know, not to mention, had the Texans figured out how to put points on the board late in games, like 2-3 touchdowns late in games at best, or even 4, Houston will be leading the division right now. They could be 2-0 leading the AFC South. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So, not the case at all. But as of right now, Jags lead the division. But it is what it is. So, yeah, let's just take care of business. Going to Chicago, effectively take care of business, and let's go 1-1-1 tomorrow. But the offense got to step it up though. It all begins with the offense waking up, and like I said, defense got to do their part too. But it's the offense that got to do their part more, if you ask me. So there's that. Till my next video, LTH checking on the body here. H-Town salute. Let's go Texans. Go get that dub tomorrow.